Hey my awesome nerds, it's RuthAnn Thompson with GeekChic Promotions. Welcome back to Ruse Day Tuesday. So as I mentioned in the description and also the little preemptive video, I've been talking a lot about me all these weeks. So I want to talk about you guys. What are you watching? What movies are you excited for this summer? What's going on with you? So come on in, join, let's chat about it. I'm going to share this around to get more of you involved in this little chit chat, because I want to know what you guys are watching also, because I've legit have gone back in time and started watching really old TV shows that I shouldn't be watching. So, hey Eric, what up? Good to see you, man. What TV shows are you watching right now? What movies are you excited for that are coming out this summer? Let's talk about it. Because I am excited about pretty much all the movies coming out. There's very few that I'm not. I won't be watching that horror movie. I don't remember what it's called, but I'm not going to watch it. None of them. I don't want anything to do with them. Okay, sorry, just sharing this around all quiet. Hey guys, what up? Alright, share it one more place. Oh, so Joshua, you say that you're watching Fear of the Walking Dead. It's been great, and looking forward to the new Ant-Man movie. All right, I would love to hear more about the Fear of the Walking Dead, because I'm gonna be honest, guys, I gave up on The Walking Dead probably season 3 or season 4. I'm not gonna lie. So, Joshua, do you feel like it is actually better than the original, like, or is it a spin-off that's just a spin-off? Like, how are you liking it? And Ant-Man, super stoked about that as well. And Jahela, you are so right. Hey girl, by the way. Wreck-It Ralph 2, I am so stoked. I loved the first one. I cannot wait for the second one. Incredibles 2, I don't know about you guys. I'm super excited about that one. There's a lot of awesome stuff on the way. I'm super stoked. Oh, okay. Eric mentions that he watching The Flash again. Yeah, he also says that, oh, that last season sucked, because, yeah, I honestly, guys, I have not been keeping up on the DCU at all on CW or whatever. I am terrible, but The Flash got real bad. Even Supergirl I was not on board for, so I'm sorry, Eric, you took one for the team and kept going for all of us, because I've not been watching it. I'm sorry. I feel like that's something I'm going to be like watching like maybe later on when I have nothing else to watch. Eric also mentioned the other TV series he's watching is Into the Badlands. I have not watched that show. Tell us more. Everybody that's joining right now, please come join. Tell us what you're watching right now, what movies you're interested this summer. I want to talk about you guys and like what's going on with you. Oh, Jahela, thank you for the lipstick compliment. I adore this lipstick as well. Thank you. I can only wear it once in a while because it's very bold. Brandon, did you say 6 already? I'm not sure what that is in reference to. The question mark of 6. But go on, tell me more. Okay, so Joshua said Fear of the Walking Dead this season. It's hard for me to admit, but yeah, this season of Fear of the Walking Dead has been extraordinary. It's hard for me to admit it's better than the original series, but it just might be. Okay, I might jump on that then, because I did not keep going with Walking Dead for many seasons, so I'll check out Fear of the Walking Dead. Thanks for the suggestion. Joshua also says they introduced female leads and they've been sensational. It's always good. Yay for female leads. They also brought Morgan from the main series of Fear of the Walking Dead, and it's electrifying. Ooh, okay, that's always good when you have like a spin-off, but you bring in a character from another, like the original series, to kind of give them more of a spotlight. That's always fun. Brandon, it's 3 hours ahead because you're probably East Coast-ish side of things. All right, that makes more sense why you said it was 6. Gotcha. Jean, thank you. I am holding together pretty well. Thank you very much. Joshua says, if you decide to watch it, then read a summary of the first 3 seasons. They aren't that good. This season is new writers and production staff. That is always good to know. The problem is, I don't know about you guys, I am an extreme completionist. I feel like I'm wrong if I don't watch the entire thing like from start to finish. but I might give that a try. I might read a synopsis of the first 3 and then jump on this season as well. Again, everybody that's joining right now, we're just talking about what TV shows we're watching, what movies we're excited for this summer. There's so many amazing ones coming out. It's pretty stoked. Hey Henry, good to see you, man. Brandon Allen, you said you've been watching CB Strike. What is that? Tell us more. Is that an abbreviation and I should know exactly what that is? Because I don't. I'm sorry. Jason, I'm craving a Mr. Blue Freeze for some reason. Yes, it's very cold in here. So cold. But yeah, because I honestly, guys, I've been watching for the first time Deep Space Nine. I've gone way back in time, guys. I've gone back to the 90s. Because I kept getting people suggesting it to me, and I kept blowing it off. And finally, just like a few weeks ago, I started watching it, and I'm a total addict for it. Like, this is the problem that RuthAnn has. Whenever she finds a TV show she loves, I have to watch all of it, all at once. I can't take any breaks. Like, it's too much. Oh yeah, Eric, what old school shows have you been watching too? Because I can't, sometimes you can't help but go back. Like for me, like I will rewatch Buffy, Firefly, Doctor Who, anything Star Trek so many times. Well, anything but Discovery, so many times. O'Neill says, I've been watching My Hero Academia, Persona 5, and let's see if I can pronounce it right, guys. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. Hina Mata, no. Himana, no, I'm not even trying. I'm terrible at that. Yes, My Hero Academia, all A+ is that, guys. If you're an anime fan and you're not watching My Hero Academia, go watch it. Actually, even if you're not an anime fan, that is an excellent anime to start with. It's only starting its 3rd season. Go watch it right now. It's so good. Persona 5, I have to try again. I tried a couple episodes. So, O'Neill, now that you've suggested it again, I'll jump on that again for sure. Oh, Brandon, so the show that you had mentioned earlier, let me backtrack to CB Strike, is a series based on a book by J.K. Rowling under a pseudonym. Interesting. And I have also heard of Cloak and Dagger, that there's been a lot of people saying amazing things about that show. Gotta watch that. Oh, and Legion. That's another show that I was supposed to watch, and instead of watching some old Star Trek show, what's wrong with me? I've got to watch Legion. Everybody tells me how good it is. Grr, arg. All right. And yes, Jahala, Firefly for life. Love that show so much. Oh yeah, Joshua, you are correct. If you start watching My Hero Academia, bring tissues. The feels are real. It's very intense. It's very good. Very well written, and the artwork is beautiful, so must go see it. Eric, oh no, you were watching Star Trek Voyager earlier today. So I watched Star Trek Voyager before Deep Space Nine, and there's some good parts of it. It gets a little wonky partway through, but I have to say DS9, now that I'm watching DS9, there's so much that leads into Voyager, and it's just fantastic. Oh, and Brandon, so you're watching My Hero Academia on Toonami. I have no idea how far they're along on that, since I only watched the dubbed version, or sorry, the subbed version. So let us know how far they are on Toonami, because I'm not sure about that. Oh, and Eric says he's also watching some old school Japanese shows. Yes, I can understand some of what they're saying. Yeah, I feel like I can understand some Japanese because I watched so much anime, but I'm probably completely incorrect. So for all those that are joining right now, this Ruesday Tuesday, we're talking about you guys. I want to hear what you're watching, what movies you're excited about coming out. Like, I want to hear what's going on with you. And so everybody's been super awesome catching me up on what they're doing. Jahala says, very different type of show, but I love Bob's Burgers and I've watched it a lot. I need to find Bob's Burger trivia night because I could crush that. Ha ha ha, that's awesome. I have not watched that show. Supposedly the comic book that it's based on is also amazing. So if you really want to like brush up on all the nerd trivia, Jahala, you should try out the comic book as well. I hear that's incredible. Brandon, you are also correct. Archer is amazing. I feel like there's one season of Archer that I haven't seen because I don't have regular TV and I need to just like watch it online somewhere, but I love that show. Hi James, good to see you. And Brandon says Brockmire is hilarious. Tell me about Brockmire. I don't know about that one, so tell us more. Jean-Francois says, speaking of Firefly, it reminds me of the game The Last of Us, and I want to see The Last of Us 2. Yeah, I think The Last of Us 2, that video game was just announced, or the trailer was just released. I haven't caught up on all E3 stuff. Hopefully I'll be heading there later on this week. Boop, boop. So Jahala, yeah, you definitely need to check out the comic book of Bob's Burgers. That I didn't know that it was based on a comic book either until I think it was a convention I was at a year or two ago. That they're like, oh look, here's Bob's Burger comic. I was like, is it? Oh, okay, looks good to me. Brandon says Big Hero 6 and DuckTales are great. Yes, I've been hearing nothing but good things about the new DuckTales. I mean, anything with Mr. David Tennant in it is just fine by me. But of course, I watch it for other reasons, for nostalgia and all the rest. Eric says, my Star Trek series is The Next Generation. It's my first series I watched as a kid, but I do love Deep Space Nine, too. I might watch that again, too. Yeah, I was raised on Star Trek Next Generation, like legit. My parents would make dinner, and we would be on the couch right when 7 p.m. hit, and we could hear like the music start of Next Generation and sit and watch that every single night. So I feel you, but man, Deep Space Nine is getting me. It's getting me. I think I'm on like season 5 right now or so. I love it. I love it. But I know I need to catch up more on what people are watching right now and stop watching stuff from the 90s. So all you guys, let me know what you're watching, what you love, so we can all kind of catch up and see if there's some TV shows that we can introduce to each other, and what movies we're excited about. Yeah, John, I completely agree. David Tennant is one of my all-time favorites of the Doctors. I am a huge Chris Eccleston fan. I'm not going to lie. I am so excited to see our new Doctor in the fall. I wish we could see her sooner. It's so long to wait. But yeah, David Tennant, you know, it's funny, when David Tennant first started, sorry for all those non-Doctor Who fans, I'll blow through this really quick, but when David Tennant first started, I was a little like unsure about him because I like Chris Eccleston so much, but it's like by episode 2 or 3 of Mr. David Tennant as the 10th Doctor, I was very on board. So Brandon goes into more description about Brockmire. Brockmire stars Hank Azaria as baseball commentator. He created the character. All right, I'm on board with that. I love that actor. Jason Hanley said, really want to go see Hereditary. Jason, I don't want to see it. It looks so scary and so uncomfortable. I have this weird thing that I don't like any suspense or horror type movies unless it's the month of Halloween. And that movie looks very stressful. I mean, it looks very good, but I'll have to wait because it looks so scary. I can't handle it. Love you too, James. Thanks for joining. Hey, John. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Brandon also says, I'm Dying Up Here is a good drama. All right. Hi, Cameron. Good to see you. Oh, Jean, you are correct. And he says his favorite episode of Doctor Who was Don't Blink with the Weeping Angels. That's actually, whenever I'm trying to bring in a non-Doctor Who fan into Doctor Who, that's legitimately the episode that I start with. And if they're interested, then I go to, what's the one where we first meet River? It's something in the library. I can't remember the name of the actual episode now. I'm terrible nerd, terrible Doctor Who fan. But you know what I'm talking about. So for all those non-Doctor Who fans, go watch Blink. That is a very good episode to start with. Oh, and James says the new Jump Force games looks good that came from E3. Shonen Jump characters will in the same game. Yes, I saw that. If you guys didn't see this, there's a game that Bandai has where it is Naruto, One Piece, and Dragon Ball Z all in one game. It's so much. I have so many questions, like it's so many questions. I'm super excited about it, though. I will definitely get that game when it comes out. Faux show. O'Neill says, kind of want to see that Ocean's 8 movie. Guys, I actually did see the Ocean 8 movie in a screening with the lovely Michaela. She brought me. She's amazing. And it's really good. It's really well written. It's really fun. It's the women are incredible, and they're super badass in it. So definitely go see Ocean's 8. I believe it already came out as the biggest opening weekend of any of the Ocean's 11 or whatever movies. So it's a good movie. Go see it. Faux show. Jason says, yeah, nobody would be brave enough to go with me. Speaking of the Hereditary movie. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's too much. It's too scary. Eric Davis says, so you're on season 5 of Deep Space Nine. That's when it gets more serious. Yeah, Deep Space Nine is getting intense, and I'm on board. I'm also on board with, like, even the earlier seasons that are a little fluffy, like I think it's like season 2, where Quark is like the ladies' man of all time. And there's an episode that's legit Casablanca with Quark. That's crazy. It's amazing. Watch Deep Space Nine, just saying. Oh, and good call, Brandon Allen, is Robot Chicken. I feel like there's the newest season I haven't caught up on, but Robot Chicken is one of my favorite of the comedy shows out there right now. It's so good. Again, I see there's a few more people that just joined. We are talking about what TV shows you guys are watching and what movies you're excited for. So let's just keep going, because I'm learning about some movies, and we're chatting about some TV shows I haven't thought about in a long time. Yes, James, I cannot go alone to these movies, and I also will not go to scary movies unless it is the month of October, because I feel like I don't know, that's a Halloween month, so it's okay. Silence in the Library. Thank you, Brandon. That is the second Doctor Who episode that I introduced Doctor Who to. So yes, Silence in the Library. I knew it had library in the title. Thank you, bro. Jahala says, I'm so behind on Doctor Who, I really need to catch up. I grew up watching the glorious days of Tom Baker and his scarf. Yes, that's classic Who. I feel like the new Who is so much better if you actually enjoyed the classic Who growing up. And Jahala, I will tell you, of the seasons, the last season of Doctor Who was the best for our boy for the 12th Doctor, or sorry, 12th Doctor. Keep getting them confused. But yes, catch up. It's very good. I don't know where else to get it other than Amazon Prime, unless you download it illegally, I'm just saying. But yeah, that show is amazing. Yeah, Sean is also loving the idea of Robot Chicken. And Brandon, yes, Preacher is coming back. Super stoked about that. I have a lot of friends who absolutely adore that show. O'Neill, Jump Force is the Avengers of anime. Why have I not seen Jump Force? What is wrong with me? I've not even heard of Jump Force. I'm gonna go see that now. Interesting. James says also Death Note, and if it's like J-Star's Victory from PS3, you'll get over 50 characters from a lot of shows. Oh, right. Talking about the video game again, I was like, what? What movie is this? Or TV show? Really, George? Hi, by the way, that I did not catch any of Krypton, but George says Krypton really shocked me that it was decent. I will go watch that then. From all the trailers and everything else, I was not really on board with Krypton, but I trust you, George. I've known you for at least 15 years, yeesh. But, yeah, wow. Yeah, I'll definitely have to go see that now. Eric says, Quark is going to have a relationship with an unlikely female of a different species. I think, wait, are you talking about the Klingon? Anyways, I might be past season 5 now that I think of it, but yes, Eric, it's that I love Quark. I love that he's a ladies' man. But of course, somebody pointed out to me that Quark is also the principal from Buffy, and now I can't see them apart. Like, I keep watching DS9 and I just picture the principal from Buffy. It's so funny. Jason Hanley says I missed Super Troopers 2 in theaters, but I really love Broken Lizard. I agree. I missed it in theaters, so I gotta see it as soon as it's out on DVD. I'm assuming it's for rent somewhere, because that's, yeah, I love Broken Lizard as well. Yes, Brandon, Forest of the Dead is the second part to Silence in the Library, which, yeah, it's a two-parter, so you have to be ready to sit down the new Doctor Who fan for as long as possible to watch that. And Brandon also agrees that George is right. Krypton was pretty good. Okay. Eric, yeah, he hasn't seen it yet, but he might check it out. Yeah, it was the Klingon. The Klingon! Yeah, yeah, I saw when he finally hooks up with her, and then Jadzia Dax hooking up with I'm not going to say it now because I want everybody to watch the show. It's so good. Yes, James brought up again he's ready to go see The Incredibles 2 this weekend. Is it this weekend? Guys, is Incredible 2 this weekend? I need to see that. Yeah, all right, I didn't realize it was coming so fast. There's so many TV shows and movies that I need, TV shows that I have to catch up on, and movies that are coming out. I had no idea Incredibles 2 was coming out this weekend, so everybody go see that. I really want to go see that. Super stoked about it. Man. What other movies? I mean, we talked about Ant-Man. We, of course, talked about Wreck-It Ralph 2. Is there any other movies that everybody's super stoked about seeing coming out this summer or even this winter? Because I remember there's a bunch of really good ones coming out in December, so super stoked about that. Other animes that I'm watching, there's the one that's the Grand Crest War, which is actually really good, and it's pretty dark, and I am still following, like I talked about on one of my Ruse Day Tuesday, Black Clover, Baruto, which is surprising and just took a really big turn, My Hero Academia, One Piece, and soon Attack on Titan will be coming back in just like a couple more weeks. It's very excited. Brandon says he also needs to finish Jessica Jones and The Tick. The Tick! I have not watched any of the new The Tick. I only watched the one with, what's-his-face, who played Putty. That's all I think of his name. I know he has a real name, but he's Putty to me. That's it. Oh, yeah. So, oh, man, Ant-Man 2. So, James mentioned Ant-Man 2 is this month as well. That's a lot of movies to see this month. So much going on. And George, are you serious? Luke Cage Season 2 is coming out next week? Well, there goes my next week, man. Because I'm going to have to binge watch all of that. Oh, and Brandon Allen, Christopher Robin. Oh, all the feels. It's going to be so good. I need to see that movie and cry all of the time. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, yeah. So Jahala says, it's already out, but I just saw Deadpool 2, and it's fucking amazing. Deadpool 2 is incredible. I really like what they did with it. It's very different from the first one, but it's still super fun. It's so good. Oh, yes, thank you, Joshua. How could I forget? How to Train Your Dragons 3 is coming out, and I am so on board for that. The trailer for that and everything, I am 100%. I can't wait. So let's see, we have animated stuff that's Incredibles 2, Wreck-It Ralph 2, and then How to Train Your Dragon 3. It's a lot of awesome of animated coming up. Oh, yes, James, I did watch Seraph of the End. That's a very good anime. Thank you so much for suggesting it. Anybody else who hasn't seen it, it's a very good anime. Thank you again. I wish it would keep going, so I'm gonna have to read the manga now. Grr, arg. Yeah, Eric says, The Tick. I remember the 90s cartoon. Yeah, that's the one cartoon I used to watch with like my brothers and sisters and all that. It was absolutely the silliness. But Jahala says that the new The Tick are really good. All right, and that's on Amazon Prime, I believe, right, guys? I'm not sure. Oh, George. He says, I just started watching Gotham in the middle of season 2. When does it get good? See, George, thank you. That's the exact reason I am not watching Gotham, because everybody's like, just push through. It's so good. No, man. I watched 4 episodes of that, and it was so bad. My soul burned. It was too much. I could not handle it. So good luck, George, on watching Gotham, because supposedly everybody tells me it gets good at some point. I do not know when that happens. Eric says Voltron is coming out this week too. That's right, because I know they had the new series, but now they have another one. Ooh, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. Yeah, Voltron again. I think it's the movie that's coming out on Netflix, or maybe season 2 on Netflix. Not sure. I'll have to look that up for sure. Oh yeah, season 5. Just kidding. Not season 1. Season 5 is coming out. And yes, The Tick is on Amazon Prime. Thank you, Brandon. Oh yeah, James. So I know you suggested Steins Gate, but Zero, but I could not find it. So if it's on, is it on Crunchyroll? Is it somewhere else? I could not find that one for watching it. Yeah, everything is on Prime. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Brandon, I don't know if the cheesiness of Gotham is that good. I couldn't. I mean, maybe it gets better the first few episodes. I couldn't handle it. Excellent, George, for bringing this up. We actually did talk about this subject on our Nerd Rage this past weekend, but everybody's talking about the Thundercats Roar, the new version. If you guys haven't seen it, the animation is really bad. And George says, the advert is killing me. I'll appreciate the fact that this new animation is going to bring in new fans and young fans that have never seen it, but goodness gracious, it's bad. And it's too bad, too, because Thundercats 2011, the artwork was very anime style, and it was gorgeous. And that's, I feel like, the only direction you can really go when it comes to changing up the art style of Thundercats. But it was just a few years too early for the mainstream to be able to handle anime. So I guess they're going a totally different direction with the Thundercats Roar. I don't know how everybody else feels about it, but I'm not really on board. It's just not the same cartoon, to be fair. All right, James, I'll check out that show. Look for it again on Crunchyroll or Funimation. I'll look again. Oh wow, guys, it's already time to wrap up. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all of your suggestions of the new TV shows and all the movies that are coming out this summer. There's so many. I mean, between now and December, there's so many incredible ones. So thank you again for joining for this Brews Day Tuesday. I will see you guys with my business partner, Chris, for another weekend Rager this Saturday, 3 p.m. And we'll nerd rage about something that's happened this week. We'll find out. So thanks again for joining, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.